All right, today we're going to be reading chapter 4 in The Hardy Boys, The Missing Mitt. Yesterday I read chapter 3 to you. I'll try to do a better job today, though, moving the page down. Okay? All right. Frank and Joe ran over to where Jason was standing. Seconds later, the rest of the team and Coach Quinn were there. "What's wrong, Jason?" Jason didn't answer Coach Quinn. He was red in the face. He kicked at the pile of gear. "Tell us what happened, Jason," said Coach Quinn. "My mitt," said Jason finally. "Someone stole my lucky mitt. I can't play without it." The Jupiters heard the commotion and came over. Now both teams were there surrounding Jason. "Is everything all right?" asked Coach Riley, the leader of the Jupiters. "What's going on?" He wasn't very tall, but he sure had a loud voice. "No!" yelled Jason. "One of your players stole my lucky mitt." There were shouts from the bandits and the Jupiters. Some of the bandits began shouting at the Jupiters to give back Jason's glove. The kids started shoving one another. It looked like a fight was about to break out. "Stop this right now or I will cancel the game," said Coach Quinn angrily. "Now, Jason, I'm sure no one stole your mitt. It's probably just lost in the pile of gear here." "Yeah," said Joe, trying to calm everyone down. "When did you last see your mitt?" "Right before they got here," said Jason, nodding his head at the Jupiters. "I tossed it on top of my bag, right over there, and then went to practice. The next time I looked over here, he was standing next to my bag." Jason pointed to Connor Hound. "What?" asked Connor. "Are you calling me a thief? I didn't steal your dirty old mitt. I have my own." "Then why were you standing by my stuff?" asked Jason. "I was just trying to put my stuff away. I didn't know which pile was ours, but I'm not a thief." "Yeah, right. You want to win this game so badly you're willing to cheat," yelled Jason. As they spoke, Jason and Connor got closer and closer. Soon they were right next to each other, both angry and shouting. Joe ran in between them. You can see the picture on the next page. "Hey, Tuck, Tucka. Let's look around," said Joe. "Maybe your mitt got lost when other people put their stuff down." "Right," said Frank. "I'll start looking over here. Jason, why don't you look over there?" Frank pointed as far away from Connor as possible. "I don't want to hear one word about people stealing," said Coach Quinn. "Is that clear? We'll find your mitt, Jason, but you can't just accuse people of stealing." Jason nodded. He still looked angry, but he followed Joe over to the other side of the pile of players' bags, balls, bats, and helmets. Coach Riley called for the Jupiters to go with him. "Everyone is going to empty out their bags," said the coach, "and if I find Jason's mitt anywhere, that person will be in big trouble. Is that understood?" The Jupiters nodded and walked away. "Oh, wow," said Speedy. "Do you really think Connor took Jason's mitt? What will we do if we can't find it? Jason can't play without it. That would be a disaster." Some of the other bandits were nodding their heads. "I bet he did take it," said one. "Yeah," agreed another. "They'll do anything to win." "Hey," said Coach Quinn, "I won't have any more talk like that. You will respect the other team." "Yes, ma'am," said the bandits, but it didn't look like everyone agreed with her. "Good, because if I catch anyone else accusing someone of stealing without proof, I'll have to ask them not to play." With that, Coach Quinn walked away. Frank and Joe heard some of their teammates still whispering angrily, but they did it when Coach Quinn wasn't looking. The bandits looked through all the gear. They turned bags inside out, looked under baseball caps, and even searched under the bleachers and over by the water cooler. Nothing. This wasn't looking good. Frank pulled Joe aside. "Do you think Connor stole Jason's glove?" he asked. "So sorry, but the dogs are going crazy." "I don't know," said Joe, "but it doesn't seem to be here." Jason and some of the other teammates were huddled together, whispering to one another. Occasionally, one would angrily point or look in the direction of Connor Hound. If they didn't find that mitt, Jason wouldn't play, and if he didn't play, the bandits were definitely going to lose. Oops, I wasn't supposed to go to the next page. Sorry. Frank and Joe had helped the owner of Fun World find some missing money at a video game contest recently. Maybe they could solve the mystery of what had happened to Jason's mitt. before it was too late. And that is the end of chapter 4. Go ahead and go back to Google Classroom.